Her voice was barely audible, barely more than a whisper. "Dad, can you check my back?" She looked so fragile, pale, almost weightless. Her skin clung tightly to her bones like damp paper. At first, I thought she just wanted to shift positions, maybe find some relief from the pain. I nodded slowly and gently pulled back the sheet. And there it was. Red marks, blotchy, purple, some faded, others fresh. Patterns that should never have appeared on a child's body. Something inside me shattered. I didn't cry or scream. I just stared. Then, without hesitation, I pressed the call button hard. "Call the doctor," I said firmly, "and the police." The doctor arrived quickly. He lifted the sheet, glanced at the bruises, blinked twice in disbelief. "This is unbelievable," he said. At that moment, my wife turned ghostly pale. That was the instant everything started falling apart. I had built my life around two people, my wife and my daughter, 20 years with one, 10 with the other. I worked late to keep the worries off their shoulders, came home early on birthdays, even missed promotions to attend school plays. I believed in us, even as things began to chill between us. The distance started small. Her phone always face down. Plans made without me. Our daughter's questions met with sighs. She'd tell me I was imagining things. "Don't be so sensitive, Mark." I let it slide, too tired to argue, too trusting to suspect. Then came the bruises. Not on my wife, but on our daughter. She'd trip, fall, scrape herself, according to the rehearsed explanations, always delivered in the same flat tone. But my daughter began looking at me differently, like she wanted to say something but couldn't. I started watching, listening, recording, not out of paranoia, but from something colder, sharper. The betrayal revealed itself in a voice memo I wasn't meant to hear. My wife laughing. "I told you he's too soft," she said. "He doesn't ask questions. Just hands me the money and disappears into work. Perfect little fool." Then another voice, male, younger. "I still can't believe he thinks she got those bruises at school." Silence. Then laughter again. That was when numbness set in, the silence and stillness before the storm. I didn't confront her. Didn't storm into the room, demanding answers. I began planning. Step 1, the lawyer. I updated the will, shifted assets, moved accounts into a trust accessible only to my daughter when she turned 18. The trust locked my wife out completely. Step 2, the evidence. Photos of bruises, time-stamped messages, discreet cameras installed in the house during her spa weekend with him. I spoke carefully with the school counselor. It turned out my daughter had tried to speak out once. My wife dismissed it as imagination and attention-seeking. Step 3, the final setup, a family trip to the hospital. "She wants us both there," I said. My wife hesitated. Guilt always shows, and then came. She wore a white blouse, light makeup, eyes too wide. When my daughter asked me to check her back, I realized she remembered. Maybe not everything, but enough. Enough to trust me. So when I lifted the sheet, I saw more than bruises. I saw the end of her silence. The end of mine. The investigation moved fast. The police already had the hospital report before taking her statement. My wife denied everything, of course. Claimed I was framing her. But evidence doesn't lie, nor do timestamps. She was charged with child endangerment, neglect, and obstruction. The boyfriend vanished before arrest. A coward's escape. I watched from the courtroom as her confident eyes darted like a trapped animal. The judge didn't hesitate. My daughter was placed in my sole custody. My wife got 3 years with no contact. After the sentencing, I stepped outside into the cold air, my daughter's hand in mine. "Is it over?" she asked. "Not yet," I said, "but soon." Because revenge wasn't a prison sentence or the court's verdict. Revenge was the silence that followed. Empty bank accounts, frozen credit cards, a lawyer she couldn't afford, the house deed never in her name, friends who stopped answering calls, parents who needed time to process, and the slow, creeping realization that everything she thought was hers belonged to me and was now gone. I check on my daughter every night. She's healing slowly. The scars remain, but they're fading. We don't talk about her mother, not yet, maybe never. But I keep that hospital sheet tucked away in a drawer, not as a reminder pain, but as proof of the moment my daughter chose to trust me. And the moment I quietly decided to burn it all down. I gave her the world. She gave me betrayal. Now I offer her silence, and she lives among the ashes,